Well, let's bring in our Australia correspondent, Nicole Johnston, now. And Nicole, we know that the younger of the two alleged gunmen was shot by police but survived, was taken to hospital, has been in a coma for some time, but he's now out of that coma, and obviously police believe he's fit enough to be able to understand charges that have been laid against him.
That's right, Naveed Akram. So charges have been laid. We've only had that announcement really in the last hour or so. 59 offences he's being charged with. Of course, 15 counts of murder, but a long list of charges. One for carrying out a terrorist act, wounding with intent to murder, placing an explosive, remembering that there were a couple of explosive devices inside the car that was here, as well as displaying terrorist symbols, and that of course would be referring to that flag from ISIS, Islamic State, that was on the back of the car. So the police clearly think that they are making some progress, being able to lay those charges. As you said, he had been in a coma, and it was confirmed to us through our own sources in the police yesterday that he is out of a coma. And now the information that we're starting to get from local media as well is that there will be a hearing in the hospital this afternoon. So progress is being made on that front, which will be a huge relief, of course, to the families. And we've seen some of those families today coming down, the families of victims at this memorial site. A little while ago, I saw the parents of Matilda, the 10-year-old girl who was killed. They were down here once again. They've been here a couple of times. And I asked the father, actually, how he was spending the days, how he was sort of trying to get through it. And he just talked about the support and the love that he was getting from his family and friends. But I mean, a very emotional afternoon. They were surrounded by people, surrounded by media. So I think it was very brave of them to come out once again when so many people are watching them and want to share their support, really. But you know, it's a lot for them to take in. I mean, they're clearly still in complete shock.
Of course. And as a Sydney-sider yourself, you will know that the mood here is still very sombre, very respectful, but beach life in this iconic suburb is slowly returning to normal.
It is. The police have announced that they've opened some of the main roads to Bondi so more people can come down. I was speaking to the head of the Surf Life Saving Club just this afternoon, and they're expecting a huge weekend. It's a hot weekend. Already there are hundreds of people on the beach, and that might sound like a lot, but we know it's not, because at this time of year, at a beautiful blue sky, 25-degree weather day, there would normally, 5 minutes walk from here, be thousands of people on the beach. And when I went down there, I just returned. One end is pretty much empty. There's not very many people at all, and that is the end very close to where that attack took place. So people are staying down the southern end of Bondi Beach, for those people who know it. And it is quiet, but there are families there, and some people said that they wanted to go to the beach almost as an act of defiance. They don't want this terrorist attack in Sydney, Australia, to define this country, to define their lives, and they want to get back to the things that they enjoy as a tourist or being a Sydney-sider, which of course is to go down, put the towel on the sand and go for a swim at Bondi Beach.